Hi guys, I hope this doesn't cut off.
And it's funny to say this, but it genuinely makes me feel a bit better. I feel like I got some fluid back in my system, and also seeing the daylight while drinking helped me feel better too. Guess I should probably get back to my computer. That looks like this game shouldn't actually take long. That can only go up to stage 250, bro. That means if you put after 250, technically the win condition to get the win badge is stage 250. Sweet, that means I only have to do 100 more stages to win this game. I could use a new win under my belt after I failed you know what. This shouldn't take long. This game is really cool, and I'm doing it, and on every single stage right now feels like he's just trying to maximize player play time. Like it's actually 5 minutes a stage right now, and it's not even fun or trolls. It's just.
Okay, guys, I'm in the game, but mine's not all the way full. Let's do it. So yeah.
4 hours left in this challenge, but at the very least, almost done. Only 4 more levels. But before I get there, just let me double check. Double checking the badges. Uh-oh, I threw him quick C4, bro. The last badge is stage 404, bro. Oh no. Apparently, I'm more tired than I realized, because when I checked the badges earlier, I forgot to click the C button. I thought I was almost finished with this game. Turns out, I was halfway done. This is gonna take the whole day. Genuinely. Oh my god, what do we do? This actually is going to be a challenge.
So yeah, I'm in the game, and I finished this quest, the Yada, so
I realized that I had no choice but to keep pushing. I choose to switch.
Let's get a group.
Maybe if I beat the other games at record pace, I can come back to the tower game and troll Obby and beat them too. But that's my plan. Then I have no time to waste. Next
ABC for a Yada hunt.
This may seem
Well,
like a
you're
weird random pick, but it was actually made by Macho himself. That's why I chose it for this video. And
this
this man know how to make a rich cake. There's another Aoni.
Hold up, let me check something real quick.
Yeah, these purple things.
No, don't follow me. Stay there, stay there.
That's what I call them. I have no clue what they actually are, and Macho made them very rage-inducing to get past.
Okay, so let's do this again.
After about 20 minutes and some coaching, I managed to beat now only up. For the first time in hours, I'm making good pace. And I can't stop now.
ABFC for Sprout Hunt.
Which looked interesting. Wow, this is a really unique vibe, I'll say. But overall, it seems pretty easy.
Never mind, one here.
Rascal and glitched a few stages too.
Never mind, one here.
I'm gonna win, bro.
Yay, we got 2 distractors. Well, I can probably help you guys to distract because I have stamina. And I am always clean. And yeah, clean your room now. I'm sorry. We have Peppa. Now we have a Cole. No, we don't. Now we do. Cole is on our group. We have another Tisha. We have 3 distractors. Because are you going to extract or detract?
I'm gonna extract.
So you're going to do machines?
I'm so glad we have this man on our team. Holy crap, bro. I'm so honored to have you as my coach, man. Time for stage 2. Macho, I wouldn't have rather had anyone else along for these 24 hours. The third stage was unfortunately much harder. However, after only about 15 minutes, Macho once again managed to beat it. You Macho? What's the matter? Macho team theory. We just have to push the ball out of the box again, and a puzzle? No, it's just a math problem. I can do that in my head, and then plus 75. So it's 367. It says round down. Oh, another level conquered. Time for the final one. Dodgeball. As in, you have to dodge these balls and make it to the end of the course. There's 3 levels.
We have another Yada. 2 of each
one
character. Come back. Come back, Pebble.
Now you can save on Cox Internet when you add Cox.
Somebody has vintage Yada.
And unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. Do more.
Also, I got this in under a day.
Cox Internet for $35
Yay.
a month when you add
Hooray.
Cox.
Hooray, hooray,
How do I get her?
Well, first you have to get 2,000 ichor
This wasn't so hard at first, but
and get Yada research.
on stage 2, that it was
Lots
becoming
and lots of Yada research.
to make it to the end, one of us needed to get really lucky. But this last difficulty was near impossible. There were too many balls to walk anywhere, man. The whole platform was flooded. There was no way I could win. I'm actually getting pretty far. Hey man, I just beat all 3 of those games in the same hour. I know I'm behind, but if I somehow keep up this pace, we win. I think I finally managed to change my mindset. I'm not raging at these games anymore. I'm just having fun and getting them done. In the past few hours, I've come a long way from how I was during the tower. But at the same time, none of these games I've just beat were close to being as hard as the tower. This next game was Math difficulty chart hobby. Okay, hear me out. This game has 100 stages I need to complete, and 10 bonus stages, but those are just bonuses, so I'm not doing them. At first, the math is easy. I only have to answer questions like greater than 1 and less than 5. 5 minus 4, 1. Dude, I'm so good at this. Unfortunately for me, though, later in the game, the math gets a lot harder. But what if I told you the crazy difficult math problems aren't even the most difficult part of this game? Every 10 stages you complete, you go up a level in obby difficulty. Agreed. Then I moved on to yellow, then orange, then red, then pink, and honestly, these were all really easy for me. After that tower game, anything would seem easy to be
Okay,
honest.
we spent 7 minutes
Started to happen. The
trying to do
that
this.
came next wasn't too difficult, but it was more difficult than the previous one. The obby was getting harder and harder as I progressed. It only really hit me on the next level in blue. This obby is like legit hard. But still, I managed to pass it pretty easily. Next level, science. Only 2 more sections. And on top of the math questions looking like this now, this is equivalent to 16 power of negative 16 times 16 to the power of negative 8. The obby started looking like this. Dude, this is fucking hard. This obby gets hard. Me, dude, this is hard. Regardless, with my skills hardened from the tower,
We
to beat it
got
quickly. And to be
people!
honest, I just let myself get
Finally!
carried for the math. My smart friend Zoom, who's in college, joined the call, so he just told me the answers to everything. Time for the final 10 stages, which are way harder.
No,
than
Astro! We
anything
need
I've
Astro to
seen
come
this
in here.
challenge. It's worth mentioning that by now, Macho had completely quit this game. He could probably nail the obby parts, but Matt was, not his strong suit. So on top of this section being incredibly difficult, my coach, the man who guided me throughout the entire video, the guy who always waited for me and picked me up while I was down, my friend couldn't join me, couldn't help me. I was fully on my own. I guess this is my final test. I don't know why I didn't expect Mash difficulty chart obby to actually be a difficult obby. I really wish I was Macho right now.
Should I be Rudy or Tisha?
Tisha.
Okay.
I don't like going around browns with that. So, worm my way through these little wormy spaces right now. Here we go. Final stage.
We played that game before.
It took me longer than an hour to get here, but I am so close to being done. There was just one problem. This is the hardest stage by far. And after half an hour of attempts on this one stage, things weren't looking great. But despite that, oh man, I bumped a wall. I was keeping
Triple.
my spirits. This stage
Impo.
was more difficult than
Limpo.
I played
Are you
the
behind
tower
Louie?
from earlier, but despite that,
Yeah,
I mean, that is one of my...
And Louie. First and Louie.
Earlier in the tower, after
Wow.
I had that one nasty
I just
fail,
said
kept
behind
mindlessly
Louie and then
pressing
I said
back up. My brain
just
kind of
in
went
Louie.
to autopilot because I had seen completed all those
Somebody's AFK.
times. Unfortunately, that mindset just
Somebody's AFK?
got worse and worse every single time I went up.
Oh, I thought this was 19 minutes for a second.
I remember what happened when I
What?
So even though I've attempted the same
No, it was on the side.
I made sure to
It had been exactly 10 minutes.
slip into autopilot, but
I will let you know how it goes.